Hi there, it's Kamelia from Yoga Dharmas. Welcome to this morning quickie flow. Let's bring our hands together, crossing at the shins, sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. Just take a moment to settle in and set your intention for the practice. All intentions are always welcome. And then continuing here, either with hands at heart center or rest your hands on your legs. Take a long breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And once again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out your mouth. And now keep your breath in and out through the nose. Ujjayi Pranayama. Sit nice and tall. And then cross the other side of your legs so your other shin is in front. Grounding down through the sit bones and lengthening toe. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms face each other. Relax around the neck. As you exhale, take your left arm down and reach over toward the left side and stretch out through the left side body. Again, relax the shoulders away from the ears and inhale, both arms reaching nice and tall. Exhale, bringing right hand down, leaning over towards your right side. Stretch the left side body, stretching all the way from the sitting bone to the left side through the fingertips. Relax shoulders away from ears, and then inhale, come back to center, stretching the arms up once again, and then exhale, take the arms down by your sides. Bring your left hand on your head, now pulling just an extra weight, extending the right arm to side. Let your left shoulder release away from your ear as you stretch the side of the neck. Take a breath here and release it back to center when you're ready. Bring your right arm up, let it rest on your head. Extend the left arm up to side, flex your wrist, stretching through the whole left side from the neck all the way down to the hand. Let your shoulders release away from your ears as you're breathing. And again, you're not pulling your right arm, it's just a little extra weight. Inhale, come back to center, and then we'll make our way onto hands and knees. And then stretching, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, bring the chest forward, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back, bring your chin towards your chest. Pull the belly and ribs in, and again inhale, bring your heart through the gates of your arms as you widen your collarbones. Exhale, round your back, press away from the floor, pulling in ribs and belly. Once again, inhale, forward, lifting chin, lifting tailbone. Exhale and round the back, chin toward the chest. And then we'll make our way to child's pose. Take your hips back to the heels and extend your arms in front of you. Stretch out here. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And walk your arms forward so your wrists and elbows come off the mat. Sweep your hands to your lower back and hook your thumbs. Interlace the fingers. As you exhale, start to lift the arms, being careful not to lock out your elbows. Keep a little softness in your elbow joints. Take a breath here, stretching the shoulders, and then release it. Unclasp, and then we'll reclasp with other pinky or thumb on the top. Take a breath in, exhale again as you lift the arms gently, stretching up again, being careful not to overextend through the elbow joints, and then releasing that. Stretch your arms forward again, spread the fingers, and again wrists and elbows coming away from the mat. Is it happening? Yeah, it's happening. Make your way up and bring your heart forward. Lift your chin and tailbone up. As you exhale, tuck your toes, round your back, take your hips all the way back to the heels, and then inhale, come back to the knees, and then come into downward facing dog. Stretch all the way back, arms, shoulders, distance, feet, hips width. Bicycle your legs by bending one knee and the other, warming up. Arms and ears are aligned with each other, stretching back for breath, drawing through the low belly. And then exhale back to the knees into child's pose. We'll do that again. Inhale, make your way up, bring your chest through, lift your chin and your tailbone up, and wrists are just in front of the shoulders. Exhale, round the back, chin toward chest, and this time lift straight up into downward dog. All the way back, stretch. A nice long line of energy from your hands up into your hips and then reaching down through your heels. Inhale. Come back down to the knees and into child's pose. Stretching back, keeping the toes tucked in under. Inhale, back up onto the knees, bring your chest forward. This time, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, hands by your lower ribs, come to cobra. Inhale and exhale, lower down. As you inhale again, start to make your way up, maybe a little bit higher. Roll the shoulders back and down, widen across the chest, high cobra, or stick with low. And then lower back down, tuck the toes, press up to plank, knees up or down, and lift your hip again into downward facing dog. Adho. Arms and shoulders distance and feet are hips distance apart. And keep your breath nice and steady so your inhales and exhales are equal. Now, feet as wide as the mat, and then walk your hands as wide as the mat, maybe even holding the sides of the mat. And now see if you can stretch a little bit more. See if you can get a little bit more strength in your spine as you stretch back. It should feel pretty good. And maybe your heels are getting a little bit closer to the floor. Maybe they won't. It doesn't matter. But see if you can find more length, especially through your back and your spine. And now shift forward. Lower all the way to Chaturanga, halfway inhaling into upward dog. And then exhale, tuck the toes, lift your hips back for downward facing dog. Stretching back again, really stretch out the spine as best as you can, but keep your ribs and your belly pulling in and up. Look forward, walk your feet all the way to your hands and then grab your elbows and let them hang. Feet are hips width apart. Make sure the outer edges of the feet are parallel and gently rock your torso from side to side. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. Shift your weight towards the balls of your feet. Lightly nod your head yes and no. Bring hands to hips, bend your knees, come all the way up to standing. Find the front of your mat. Namaste, Tadasana pose. Feet hips width or together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Keep the ribs and belly in. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. Uttanasana. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step into plank pose and lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, your choice. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Few breaths here. We'll do some salutations to get the energy moving in our body. Look forward, step or hop and sit whenever you're ready with the downward dog. And if you have a block handy, grab it and bring it next to you as you know where it is. Then walk your heels under the knees with your arms by your side. Take that block at the base of your spine as you come into a bridge pose. You can have it on the lowest setting or the middle setting, not the highest setting. for this one because in the moment we'll lift the legs and it might become unstable. It should feel comfortable right in the base of the spine, under your sacrum bone. If you don't have a block, you could use a book or just come into bridge and hold it there. And then, if you've got the block, you'll leave it there as you lift your legs up. This is a little variation of shoulder stand. It's very relaxing. It helps our nervous system come down a bit. So take a long breath here as we go against gravity a little bit. Deep inhale and deep exhale. And now bend the knees, feet back to the floor. Roll yourself down and hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Give your low back a little massage. And from here, take your right ankle to your left knee. Bring the hands through the hold onto your left leg, either the shin or behind the thigh, drawing the right hip forward for a hip stretch. And then taking your arms down to the side, take both legs over to the left. If you want to go a bit deeper into the pose, you can always put knee on top of knee instead. And breathe. Keep turning your belly toward the ceiling or the sky. Twisting. Take one more breath and come back to center. Bring left ankle just past the right knee. Hold onto the right leg. Either hold the shin or hold behind your thigh. Drawing your left hip forward here and breathe. Now take the arms out to the sides, drop your knees to the right and look over the left shoulder. Turn the belly up toward the sky as you twist in here. Continue your steady breath. Inhales and exhales equal in length. And then make your way back to the center. And we'll come into our final resting pose, into Shavasana. So get comfortable. Let your feet wide open, arms by your side, palms face up, and our quote today is from Ram Dass. You are loved just for being who you are, just for existing. You don't have to do anything to earn it. Your shortcomings, your lack of self-esteem, physical perfection, or social and economic success. None of that matters. No one can take this love away from you, and it will always be here. And now rest in your Shavasana. And begin to make some movements. Take a long stretch, arms over your head, bend your knees, roll over to the right side and take a moment to revisit your intention. And then as you're ready, use your top hand to press yourself up slowly to a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, crossing the shins, we'll bring our hands together. May you be surrounded by love and guidance from the universe. May you be happy, calm, and present into the moment of every day. Thank you for being part of this practice. If you like it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.